What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Into today's video, we're going to take a look at the Naval Reserves, what a Naval Reservist does, the job opportunities, and the roles that the Naval Reservist plays with the regular Navy. So let's get into it. The Naval Reserve is the reserve formation of the Royal Canadian Navy. It is organized into 24 Naval Reserve divisions, shore-based facilities located in communities across the country. Each NRD has a small cadre of full-time reservists and regular force members to coordinate training and administration, but is for the most part directed by the division's part-time leadership. Training of Naval Reservists is conducted year-round with regular force counterparts at the 3 Canadian Forces Fleet Schools, and reservists frequently deploy on regular force ships to augment ships' companies. Traditionally, the Naval Reserve supplied all personnel for the 12 Kingston-class maritime coastal defense vessels, which are used for patrol, mine sweeping, and bottom inspection operations. The MCDVs were shifted to a blended crew model, skewing more heavily on being primarily manned by regular force members. This change was due to the loss of seagoing billets on larger ships, typically manned primarily by Reg Force members. The mission of the Naval Reserves is to generate trained individuals and teams for CAF operations, including domestic safety operations, as well as security and defense missions, while at the same time supporting the Royal Canadian Navy's efforts in connecting with Canadians through the maintenance of a broad national presence. The task of the Naval Reserves is to respond to domestic safety operations with trained sailors and small boat expertise, provide specific unique skill sets for security missions for the Royal Canadian Navy, augment the fleet on any platform or shore capacity for defense missions, both at home and abroad, and provide the linkage for the Royal Canadian Navy to local communities. Naval Reserve occupations. There are 28 occupations that are performed by either officer or non-commissioned members of the Naval Reserve. Many occupations, such as intelligence officer, are common across all 3 environments, while others, such as naval communicator, are specifically Navy. Some of the other occupations that are available to Naval Reservists are boatswain, marine technician, naval combat information officer, port inspection diver, naval warfare officer, cooks, image techs, and intelligence operators, among others. The maritime coastal defense vessels are crewed mainly by reservists. These Kingston-class ships were designed and built to commercial standards, although some key areas such as stability, flood control, maneuverability, and ammunition storage are built to military specifications. These ships are very flexible. Interchangeable modular payloads can be fitted for route survey and bottom object inspections. Patrols. The MCDV's primary mission is coastal surveillance and patrol. Coastal surveillance involves general naval operations and exercises, search and rescue, law enforcement, resource protection, and fisheries patrols. Mines. Payloads can be added to the MCDV to provide limited mine countermeasure capabilities. The vessel's design accommodates 3 modular payloads: a mechanical minesweeping system, a route survey system, and a bottom object inspection vehicle. Naval Security Team, which is specially trained to provide an extra layer of land and sea-based security called Enhanced Force Protection to deploy Royal Canadian Navy assets. The unit is self-sustaining and is able to operate in established or rudimentary seaports anywhere in the world. Team members are primarily Naval Reservists, with regular force members rounding out the team when required. Selected personnel trained for and deploy on individual missions and are stood down when the mission has been completed. Reserve force members are trained at the same level as their regular force counterparts. They usually begin training with their home unit to ensure that they meet the required basic professional military standards, followed by basic training. The Naval Fleet School in Quebec is the Royal Canadian Navy school dedicated to training reservists at various points of their careers and serving as a CAF Center of Excellence for coastal and littoral warfare training. For at-sea training, the Orca-class patrol vessels are primarily used to facilitate numerous 1 to 6 week long at-sea training evolutions for training Naval Reserve sailors. Hey, welcome back, guys. Hope you guys liked that video and information package I put together for you guys. Like I said, like I've stated before in a lot of my videos, I'm not a subject matter expert on a lot of these trades, but I do my due diligence to get that information out to you guys so you guys can understand the different types of roles. So with the Naval Reserves, and what the Naval Reserve is all about is basically similar to how the Army Reserve is. Naval Reservists will parade one night a week. They'll do their 1 week in a month. And then in the summer, they will go away on either training or courses or even advanced courses to better themselves. Same like the Army Reserves, the Naval Reserves will get the opportunity to serve on Her Majesty's Royal Canadian ships, get the opportunity to attend training missions or overseas deployment with the regular Navy. They will also be able to operate the MCDVSs on trainings, whether it's domestic or overseas, because they have been deployed overseas before. They're capable of doing that. One of the things that interests me about the Naval Reserves, right, is the Naval Security Team. Something I just recently read about. It's something that just came in just a couple of years ago. It's made up of primarily Naval Reservists and is augmented with regular force sailors. Their main job with the NST is basically security. So wherever a ship is, whether it's in port here or overseas, they will have a naval security team. That's main role is to provide security to the facilities and the ships. Like I said, made up of reservists, which is a great opportunity if you're someone who's interested in the Naval Reserves, and that's something you might be looking at down the line. So the NST is something to look at. They will be trained in basically all the small arms that we use in the Army Reserves. Some light tactics. They're not really a unit that deploys like how the Army does. Their main job is basically security. So there it is. I hope there's enough information for you guys. Gives you just an insight on what the Naval Reserve is all about. Hope you guys like this video. Give me a big thumbs up if you like it. This is for those who've been asking me in the past to do a video about the Naval Reserves. It's done. It's there for you guys. Comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this video, or if you want to see something, more videos similar to that, more towards the Army rather than the Navy. Share, let people know about the channel. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Please do subscribe to the channel so the channel can grow and I'll get more information out there for you guys when my videos that are coming up further. So there it is, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Stay safe, and we'll catch you in the next video.